Welcome to the ill blur magic shoo-be-doo-doo. Oh yeah.
Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My return subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and supporting. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. I'm a versatile blurred, and today's new video is on my top 7 Netflix shows. So let me just give y'all the rundown a little bit on this. So this is not like the top shows. There's so many Netflix shows that I watched, but this is just something I decided to create. So let's get right into this list. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The first on the list is by far, it's a top show. What show am I talking about? One of my favorite shows. I guess you could say it's pretty much the Netflix version of Breaking Bad. And what am I talking about? Ozark. Okay, so Ozark is one of my favorite shows. I was kind of sad when I completed it. I was like, oh my God, it's over. Like, this is officially done. What I love about the show is, even though it has like a Breaking Bad premises to it to some degree, the kids are corrupt as their parents in this show. So there's some differences with the show. We see how they run a drug business in a suburban town and everything. I think this is probably one of the better shows on Netflix. If you're into like crime shows or dealing with like, mobster type of stuff. Really interesting. The characters, the whole family is interesting. The mother, the father, the daughter, and the son, and just how they get things done. Like the family, there's also some actual dope actors in this actual series. And I remember when I first saw the show, I was like, man, and I was like, this is a really good show. And like I said, there are differences with it, but if you have not seen Ozark, go check out Ozark ASAP. And also, by the way, if you have kids, young kids, this may not be the type of show you want to see with young kids. Now, the next thing on the list, number 2. Number 2 is Squid Game. I remember seeing a trailer on it on Netflix. I was like, man, what is this? Like, I was so amazed with like seeing the trailer. I was like, this is gonna be a good show. Squid Game it's a show based on people having financial issues, and pretty much what the show is, they enter this game, but this game is not quite what you think it is. It's original Korean games. Also, let me just talk about this too. I watched the dub of the Korean show because it is a Korean drama show where they're killing off contestants too, by the way. I want to share that. But I also watched it a little bit in Korean. I haven't fully watched it in Korean, but the English is on point for the English dub of the show. And these contestants have to kill off each other. There are a lot of twists in the show. People that are kind of met each other before they got into the game and everything. The main character's a bit of a loser. I'm not gonna lie. Unsuccessful marriage. He has the nerve to be a father. He's a mama's boy, which is okay. I don't have anything against that. But it's definitely, it keeps you on your toes. Like if you're looking for a show to figure out like what's gonna happen to this character. And also we learn about the game host and the game master and stuff like that for the show. By far, one of the best Korean shows I've seen on Netflix. If you have not seen Squid Game, go check it out. I'm just waiting on Netflix. Netflix, where our season 2 at, bruh? Where our season 2 at, Netflix? But if you have not seen Squid Game, go check it out ASAP. The next one on the list, it's a little different from the other 2 on the list. And what am I talking about? Archive 81. I watched this show with my mom. It was a very interesting show. I like how the cinematography for the show had like a different vibe to it. Also, the main character in this show literally is looking for what really happened to his father. We see glimpses of like him, his father was a therapist and everything, but he didn't know exactly what happened to his father. Also, we find out that there's a woman attached to his father in the show, and him just unraveling everything. He's starting to figure out. He's one of those people that I forgot what you call them, that put old film together. That's like his occupation. But it gets better each episode. I'm not gonna lie. Archive 81 amazed me. The only downside is only season 1 right now. I really hope Netflix gives us a season 2 for Archive 81. Very interesting show. Just the storytelling is really interesting, and what they do with the characters within the show. Some of the characters have their own secrets and everything. And he starts to realize sometimes he's having episodes where he's like in the past, sometimes he's in the present, which I really loved about the show. I was like, wow, this was really dope. Because sometimes you have to figure out, like, is he in the past or he's in the present right now? So that's the other show that I would like to say. If you have not seen Archive 81, see it before season 2 come out. I know Netflix, y'all better give us a season 2 for this, man. Like, I really like what they did with the show. The ending was a bit of a letdown. That's the only thing I can say. I'm not going to say why, but go see it for yourself. The next show is something that is a DC show that's on Netflix. And, this show right here, it surprised me. And what show am I talking about? DC Sweet Tooth. So this is based off another DC comic book adaptation. And it deals with a young man that's half deer, half human. And, it's a very interesting show because we see he finds this guy that's kind of like, his protector and everything. And we learn that this in this society, it's a dystopia. People are dying left and right from like this plague to some degree. We got these hybrid kids, in this show. Like, you got the one that's the main character that's a deer and half child. There are others like him, but they're hiding. We also understand that he was genetically made. I did like that aspect that he eventually finds out. Also, within the show, we learn about the villain and everything. So it's kind of like an action type of like adventure type of show. This was also produced by Robert Downey Jr. and his wife. And I was like, wow, man, Robert Downey Jr. went and got that Marvel money, and he ended up going to DC and made his own show. Props to Robert Downey Jr. Like, that's dope that he was no longer Iron Man, and he went to go make another show. And it's a hit show on Netflix. Like, I can't wait to see season 2. And it's very interesting. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this show, show how this kid was just looking for someone that was like a mother, to find out that you genetically made, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that was a very interesting aspect of it with some sci-fi. Now, the next show on the list is Black Mirrors. If you have not seen Black Mirrors and you're like an anthology series, it's like, to me, I don't know if you guys seen Outer Limits. It's like Netflix version of Outer Limits, but it deals with technology. Like, each episode, there's episodes, and they have some really good actors in it. I think, with the show's premise, dealing with technology and everything, and just like how it's going to change. There's an episode, the very first episode was very interesting, how they use social media as a form of income. I was like, what on earth? Like, could you imagine if that was how we made money? There's even an episode where this girl goes inside her family member's body and stuff. Like, this show, like I said, Black Mirror, definitely a better show. There is another season coming for Black Mirror. Season 5. There's also an episode where it does with virtual reality, and that's kind of creepy. That's the creepiest episode. I'm not gonna say why, but when you see it, you're gonna be like, holy crap. Now, the next show on the list is a docu-series. You know what I'm saying? I had to switch it up a little bit. Who Killed Malcolm X? This person that did the show, props to him, man. Like, you could tell he really had a big admiration for Malcolm X, and he he did solve it. Like, I was just like, yo, like the more he found out the pieces to the puzzle, it started to get like more dangerous. Cause like some of them, Nation of Islam, like, nah, bro, you don't want to go there, bro. You don't want to go there, bro. That's how it was, because he realized who was the real killer of the person. Like I said, it was interesting. I'm like, hey, bring this man back. Find out what happens to some of the other people for real. Cause I'm like, yo, this dude, and he was also a historian too, the guy that did the show. So it's more of a docu-series on finding out what really happened to him. And it also shows the other people that were accused of killing Malcolm X. So, like I said, very interesting docu-series on Netflix. It's only 6 episodes. I wish I would have said how many episodes for the other shows, but sorry, guys. Now, the last show is The Witcher. Based off a video game, The Witcher, which I never played. But the show is really good. Henry Cavill, it's a solid show. I'm behind on it, but it's a really good Netflix show if you are looking for something that you want to check out that's new. It's like a magic fantasy action type of show. Just like the visuals for the show is really cool. Even just the combat in the show. So this is my top 7 shows. You tell me in the comments, guys, what are some of your top 7 shows on Netflix? And right now, put your list in the comments, guys. It's your boy Illblurmatic, guys, and the saga continues. Oh, yeah. Have a great day, guys. I'm out. If you made it to the end of the video, you are the real MVPs. Oh, yeah.